Good evening and welcome to the Newshour Agenda. I'm Madhavdas G. The political heat in Bihar is rising as high voltage rallies by Amit Shah and Rahul Gandhi make the headlines in poll-bound Bihar. But amidst the battle for votes, another controversy has taken center stage, putting the Mahagathbandhan under the spotlight. AIMIM chief Owaisi has openly criticized the alliance led by Tejashwi, accusing it of marginalizing Bihar's Muslim community in key political positions. Owaisi highlighted that while leaders from smaller communities such as Mukesh Sahni of Vikashsheel Insan Party have been elevated, Muslims who make up 18% of the electorate remain overlooked. He's raised a pointed question. If the son of a mullah can become deputy chief minister, why can't the son of Muhammad become chief minister? Stressing the imbalance, Owaisi has argued that Muslims are being treated merely as a vote bank, denied fair representation in power. This question has put Tejashwi on the defensive. When asked, Tejashwi ducked this question.
अगर मल्ला का बेटा उप मुख्यमंत्री बन सकता तो क्या आदम का बेटा मुख्यमंत्री नहीं बन सकता? आपको जवाब हुआ।
मुसलमान का चेहरा आगे क्यों नहीं कर रहा है?
अरे भाई कौन पूछ रहा है?
ओवैसी
छोड़िए ना, हम इस पे क्या बोलना है, और बताइए।
So here's why there's a fierce fight over Muslim votes. In the recently concluded caste survey in Bihar, the numbers reveal that Muslim population amounts to nearly 18% of the population, a significant vote bank, and one that RJD has largely tried to appeal to as part of the MY formula. The NDA takes on Mahagathbandhan over allegations of appeasement. LJP leader Chirag Paswan has openly questioned AIMIM chief Owaisi, asking what kind of thinking is being promoted in a democracy. Meanwhile, the BJP is asking why similar scrutiny has not been applied to the Telangana government.
लोकतंत्र में किस तरीके की सोच को बढ़ावा देने का कार्य ओवैसी साहब कर रहे हैं, सिर्फ इसीलिए कि आपकी जीत नहीं होती, इस डर से आप मुसलमानों के बीच में कब तक भय की राजनीति करेंगे। और मैं एक बार फिर से मैं दोहराता हूं, मुसलमानों के लिए मैं दोहराता हूं, कब तक डर डर के आप इसको नहीं है सत्ता में आए, इसके लिए वोट करेंगे। अरे लाइए ना, जिसको आप सत्ता में लाना चाहते हैं उसके लिए वोट कीजिए और उसकी जवाबदेही तय कीजिए।
तो उनसे पूछिए कि तेलंगाना में जिस पार्टी को ये सपोर्ट कर रहा है तो उससे क्यों नहीं कहा था कि डिप्टी सीएम तेलंगाना का मुस्लिम बना दो। एक थे बेचारे मुस्लिम, उनको भी हटवा दिया। तो इसलिए मुझे लगता है कि इस तरह की जो है वो जब आप बात करोगे तो फिर खुद अपनी ही बात में फंस जाओगे।
Meanwhile, Rahul Gandhi also returned to Bihar today, 23 days after polls were declared in the state. The leader of opposition in Lok Sabha held two joint rallies with Tejashwi in the poll-bound state, one in Muzaffarpur and another in Darbhanga. Rahul has launched an all-out attack on the NDA, hurling the remote control jibe at Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. He also trained his guns on Prime Minister Modi and alleged that Chhath Puja drama was created for the Prime Minister in Delhi. Rahul claimed that a small pond with clean water was created alongside Yamuna for PM Modi to participate in the Chhath festivities, but PM cancelled his plans later. He then stoked a controversy as he hurled a personal attack on Prime Minister, saying that he can do anything for votes, even if it is dancing on stage for the sake of it.
अगर आप कहोगे नरेंद्र मोदी जी आप ऐसा ड्रामा करो वोट के लिए, वो कर देंगे। मोदी जी आइए, स्टेज पे आइए, भाषण मत दीजिए, डांस कर दीजिए, हम आपको वोट देंगे, देखना कर देंगे। चुनाव से पहले आप मोदी जी से कुछ भी करवाना चाहते हो करवा सकते हो। एक आदमी ने अगर भीड़ से 200 लोगों ने कहा मोदी जी स्टेज पे जरा डांस कर दीजिए, हम वोट देंगे, डांस शुरू हो जाएगा। वो भरतनाट्यम करना शुरू कर देंगे स्टेज पे। 50 बार अमेरिका के राष्ट्रपति ने बोला है कि मैंने नरेंद्र मोदी को डराकर ऑपरेशन सिंदूर बंद कराया। 50 बार बोला है, नरेंद्र मोदी के मुंह से चू तक नहीं निकला। हमारे प्रधानमंत्री ये नहीं कह सकते हैं कि नहीं ये सच नहीं है, तुम झूठ बोल रहे हो, दम नहीं है। एक तरफ यमुना, गंदा पानी, उसको किसी ने पी लिया या बीमार होगा या मरेगा, मगर मोदी जी ने ड्रामा किया, छोटा सा वहां पे तालाब बनाया।
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
For more on this let's go right across to our guest. Joining us, we have with us Kishore Poredi, spokesperson of BJP, Ratan Sharda, author. We have with us also Tehseen Poonawalla, political analyst, Dr. Akashdeep Muni, political analyst, Asif Sohail, political analyst, also joins us from Hyderabad. Tehseen Poonawalla, let me start with you. Close to 2 months since Rahul Gandhi stepped foot in Bihar, he's now once again rejoined the campaign, and he has rejoined the campaign by attacking the Prime Minister on a number of counts as well as the BJP. The big question is, where was Mr. Rahul Gandhi all this while? And shouldn't he have been on ground to actually help the campaign? He did have, and I will admit, a fairly, successful vote chori campaign that he started off with. But it's important to sustain such campaigns if one is really going to be involved, if one is serious about winning an election, don't you think?
Madhav, thank you so much for having me on the show. As we end our Chhath Puja festivities, may Chhati Maiya bless all of us with health and prosperity. If you see the data, and I'm a man of data, of the Honorable Leader of Opposition versus the Honorable Prime Minister, of time spent in Bihar for the Assembly Elections 2025, the Honorable LOP beats the Honorable Prime Minister on time spent by a distance. So first, the Honorable LOP spent more time. It was part of strategy that the Honorable LOP first brings up an issue completely as the cadre rejuvenated and the cadre behind him. And now he's directly, as the Prime Minister stepped in, the Honorable LOP stepped in, only to keep so that the people of Bihar, he'll take on the Prime Minister while Tejashwi will take on Nitish G. That's part of our broader strategy, and this is how we will form the government in Bihar.
No, but the point is that, and Ratan Sharda, do you buy that argument that he has raised such a big issue? The question is, what about the follow-up on that issue? Because in the interim, that vote chori allegation has been countered by a number of things from, ticket chori to a number of such allegations and charges that the Congress and the RJD now face in the state of Bihar. Do you buy this argument of Tehseen?
I said, hopefully, Tehseen's excuses, Tehseen's arguments reach Rahul Gandhi, and they treat what he says as tactics that he will handle Modi ji and Tejashwi will handle Nitish ji. I think the dichotomy is only a superficial argument. Point is, how serious is Rahul? After having done a campaign of vote chori, which apparently got much attention when I saw some opinion polls, why is it was just allowed to go? And why is the hate campaign more important, or shallow campaign more important than pressing on the issues that people want? I've also seen the opinion polls. Generally, people want a change. So why not stress on change rather than picking up shallow issues and running and hitting away after some and making half argument, then coming to new argument? This is my worry. When he says Modi ji dance karenge, Modi ji vote ke liye kuch bhi karenge, I have seen Rahul Gandhi dancing. I've seen Rahul Gandhi pumping the muscles, and I've seen him do various stunts on bike, etc. Not Modi ji. So these kind of shallow arguments don't take Rahul Gandhi anywhere. And sorry, my throat is very bad. I may not make more arguments because I'm not too bad. I didn't know
Okay. We will give you some time to rest your voice and have a glass of water. In the meanwhile, I want to bring in Akashdeep Muni. Akashdeep Muni, the question is this, that, why these stunts, why these kind of dialogues, PM will dance for votes. Rahul Gandhi himself has been caught on camera, in all sorts of things during the course of campaigns and otherwise. The point is, this kind of rhetoric, is that the best shot really that Rahul Gandhi has?
Madhavji, your voice is quite low. I request your team to kindly raise your voice. But
Rahul Gandhi saying that PM will dance for votes. Do you think that is an acceptable comment? And when Mr. Ratan Sharda is pointing out, it is Rahul Gandhi himself who has been caught on camera dancing, flexing muscles, so on and so forth. So is this the best shot that he has after raising serious charges like vote chori? It's coming down to PM dancing.
I got your point. Madhavji, in February 2025, during an Assam visit, Modi ji, during pre-election outreach, Modi ji played the drum in a massive Jhumar tribal dance event. When did he do it again? Never. So it was for polls in Assam. In 2016, for Bihar Assembly election also, Modi ji swayed and clapped to Bhojpuri songs like Lollipop Lagelu at multiple rallies, mimicking local beats. But when did you see him do it again? Never. This shows that Rahul Gandhi, when he says that what's wrong if he says that PM Modi can dance for votes. Just imagine what Modi ji said about him. Tube light, Murkho ka Saudagar. These are the words that PM Modi used for Rahul Gandhi. That's even worse. And what Rahul ji is saying is simple. PM can dance if he gets votes.
It is the right of any opposition leader. What's wrong in that?
There's nothing wrong. Kishore Poretti, nothing wrong in the comments that Rahul Gandhi has made. Your response?
Madhav, on one degree, a superficial degree, certainly there's nothing wrong. I mean, if that's what people want and a politician can deliver, then he gets the votes. But the fundamental flaw is that Rahul believes it's dancing and singing that gets votes. I mean, he has trivialized our democracy to such an extent. That is the sad part of it. Otherwise, I'll leave it to his wisdom. Yeah,
but I want Tehseen to come in on another important aspect. Tehseen, you know, the whole point that you couldn't decide on the seats, you couldn't decide on the alliance, on the CM phase, so on and so forth. You know, if Rahul was present in these last 57, 58 days, whatever the total number is, the point is that a lot of these decisions would have moved a lot faster. His absence in that sense has been far more glaring than his presence on ground in Bihar is an argument that many would make.
So first of all, Ratan Ji, let me wish you the best of health and I hope you recover soon so we can argue more. But two issues out here. Rahul Ji's absence also creates such a presence on TV debates and on media that Rahul Ji is present everywhere, even though he may not be present. That shows that Rahul Ji is the future of Bihar and the future of the country. But more importantly, look, we've declared our chief ministerial candidate. The BJP will not say that Nitish Ji is the chief ministerial candidate. Amit Shah Ji, in fact, himself told the Times Group that he will fight under the leadership of Nitish Ji. He's not said Nitish Ji is the chief minister. We've put our manifesto out. BJP has not put its manifesto out. Now, the only criticism about us is it took us 57 days. BJP has still not done that. And everything that has been done with the approval of Rahul Ji. The 57 days was absolutely strategic because we had to establish Tejashwi as the chief ministerial candidate of Bihar. We've done that correctly. Tejashwi Ji is the chief ministerial candidate. Rahul Ji will take on the prime minister. Allow us to run our strategy. I'm saying we may lose the election or we may win. But we have a strategy that BJP doesn't even have a manifesto or a chief minister. We are way better than them.
All right. So this is a mental acrobatics or mental dance that Tehseen is doing over here.
Owaisi sahab. BJP's got in Owaisi sahab.
There are many issues.
To fight the election.
We have to discuss Mr. Owaisi. We have to discuss Revanth Reddy. Many other issues. But let Mr. Ratan Sharda just answer that point. 57 days to establish Tejashwi as the chief ministerial phase. Even though the announcement may have happened just a few days ago, it took them that long to announce it. Do you buy this argument, Mr. Sharda?
See, the blunt truth is that Congress cannot see anybody superior to itself and anybody who wants to show his or her face above Rahul Gandhi. That's the fact. So it took a lot more time for Rahul to reconcile. They cannot win the election without Tejashwi being declared as the chief minister, no problem. As for dancing, that I have never criticized Rahul Gandhi for his processions, for his yatras, for his dance, whatever, because that's the right of every personality how to protect it. As far as dance is concerned, Mr. Muni very aggressively says, Nehru ji used to dance with the tribals, Nehru ji used to wear very hats, Indira ji used to wear every kind of hat everywhere she went. What's wrong with that? You are showing your close brotherhood with the local people, and what's wrong with that? So it's not whether stunt this or that. The point is, when you say somebody dance karega vote ke liye, वही राहुल गांधी है जिसने कहा था कि 6 महीना राहुल मोदी जी को लोग चप्पलों से मारेंगे. Was that a very nice prediction? What happened to that? So let us keep the decency. What about whatever मत करिए, कभी तो लाइन खींचेंगे आप. मैंने ये कहा कि अगर आप इल्जाम लगाते हैं वही कर रहे हो. मैंने आपको ये भी कहा क्या राहुल गांधी कर सकते हैं? Have I criticized for that? But can Congress realize that it's a responsible opposition party? It should keep away from shallow politics. Tejashwi can do it because he runs on caste, he runs on minority votes. Does Congress do that? As far as I know, they never used to do it. So let us understand that fighting a huge election machinery of BJP combined, where you have to talk sensibly. People want to listen to you some sensible ideas. Rahul was able to penetrate that thing in Bihar, but it's giving them the advantage.
Let me quickly put that question.
If you want to argue, please go ahead.
I want to give Akash Muni a chance to answer that question, and Akash Muni also answered this question. I'm just quoting what Rahul Gandhi has said today. He has said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi attended Ambani's wedding, but I didn't because Modi is a tool of Adani and Ambani. Don't you think he is your elected Prime Minister? He works to open doors for these. Don't think that he's your elected Prime Minister. He works to open doors for these industrialists. But meanwhile, members of the Lalu family, Akhilesh Yadav, other allies of the India Alliance have also attended the same wedding. So whose aim, is Rahul Gandhi really targeting? He's targeting his own allies also when he makes such a remark.
No. I'm sure you would have heard the whole of speech. He spoke about students of Bihar. He spoke about teachers who are not getting jobs. He talked about 19 lakh jobs were promised, not even 10 lakh jobs were given as per Nitish Kumarji's acknowledgement. He talks about roads, education, healthcare. He even talks about why after...
Sir, I have asked you a question when he's targeting the Ambani wedding. I have just asked you a pointed question on the comments of Mr. Rahul Gandhi related to that. Can you answer that question? Because the same wedding was attended by other allies of Rahul Gandhi.
See, it's not about only attending a wedding, which is an issue. It is all about that how the government is used.
Mr. Muni.
Listen, sir.
Mr. Muni.
How the government is used.
Mr. Muni, I am using the same example that Mr. Rahul Gandhi is giving. Why is he using such wrong examples when his own allies are attending the wedding? That's exactly the question I'm asking you.
Listen to me. It's all about how businessmen are using the Prime Minister's office for their own benefits. And he has given many examples for it. How the ports, airports, railways and everything is given to Adani and Ambani family. How these businesses are, using taxpayers' money for their own benefits. How there are cases pending in America against Adani and nothing is happening in India. These all club together, showing that there is a quid pro quo, and the Congress has been vociferous in that. And it's the right of the leader of opposition to point out, and it's doing a great job. What's the problem in that?
He's doing a great job in exposing the nexus of the central government and the leaders with various corporate houses, and that's exactly what is being done over here, and that's exactly what is being seen here. How do you respond to this?
Madhav, earlier we had the Hindenburg thing, then we had the Washington Post report, and of course the dead economy remark of President Trump, and Rahul Gandhi constantly repeats that. India is the fastest growing economy, we all know that, but the Congress sticks to whatever negative image that outsiders project regarding India. That's what they pick up and that's what they keep parroting. The dead economy comment is one such, and here another thing, like the Ambani wedding. Senior Congress leaders, not only just India leaders, but Congress leaders, senior Congress leaders too, have attended the event, and both Adani and Ambani both have agreed it is during the Congress tenure that they became such big conglomerates. The Congress laid the foundation for their growth. I mean, personally stated facts during Rajiv Gandhi's era or even earlier era, both Ambani has said that, Adani has said that. So that said, I mean, nobody now believes, I mean, the Hindenburg firm itself has closed down. There is an investigation going on in the US itself for their short selling thing. They have used Adani this thing as an excuse to make, I mean they've deceived the investors into Adani firm to make millions of dollars for themselves, and that's what Congress keeps parroting. That's their take, and people have understood what Congress has been doing, and nobody bothered.
I want to move on to another aspect of this entire election campaign, and it's comments that have been made by Asaduddin Owaisi of the AIMM. And let me bring in fact, on this. The question that many are asking Asif Sohail is that why does he have to make such comparisons? He says if the son of a Mullah can become deputy CM, why can't the son of Muhammad? Is there, an attempt by Mr. Owaisi to, try and inject or try and take away one of the vote banks of the RJD and the Congress, which is clearly the Muslim vote, by making these kind of comments? Asif Sohail.
मतलब देखिए, मेरी सोच के हिसाब से मैं आपको बताऊंगा, असद साहब जो बोले वो अलग बात है, बट क्या बुरी बात है अगर मुसलमान जो एक स्टेट का चीफ मिनिस्टर बने, दलित एक चीफ मिनिस्टर बने, या इस मुल्क का वजीर आजम प्राइम मिनिस्टर एक मुसलमान बने, दलित बने, तो क्या बुरी बात है?
एक सेकंड, आसिफ सोहेल, मैं अपना सवाल कॉन्टेक्चुअलाइज कर देता हूं, एक सेकंड, बिकॉज otherwise the debate will go on for too long. There is nothing wrong with any person of any community who can become, if he is qualified and can hold the post as far as Chief Minister, Prime Minister, whatever it is. The simple question that the Congress and the RJD will pose is that it is Mr. Owaisi and your party, the MIM, that has also played the role of vote cutter in Bihar in the previous assembly election. Are you doing that once again by playing this brand of politics is the question they will ask you. Asif Sohail.
देखिए कोई वोट काटने की बात नहीं है यहाँ पे। एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल हमारी जो हो राइट्स है वोट करने के लिए, इलेक्शन में लड़ने के लिए हर कोई लड़ सकते। तो आप ये मतलब ये बता रहे हैं कि बिहार उनका हो गया, उत्तर प्रदेश उनका हो गया, ठीक है, महाराष्ट्र इनका हो गया, तो गलत बात है ना। देखिए, हिंदुस्तान में कोई भी कहीं से भी चुनाव लड़ सकता है, उसको कोई रुका नहीं सकता। और रही बात, देखिए, मुसलमाना 18% की जब भागीदारी बिहार के अंदर है, तो वो उसमें कोई बुरी बात नहीं है अगर कोई एक मुसलमान पार्टी आके इलेक्शन लड़ रही है, चाहे एएमआईएम लड़ो या कोई और पार्टी लड़ो। देखिए, मुसलमानों का रिप्रेजेंटेशन अगर वो उसको लेकर जा सकती है तो बराबर लड़ सकती है, उसमें कोई बड़ा बवाल मचाने की तो तकलीफ अब इसी बात की है कि मुसलमान इलेक्शन लड़ रहा है, मुसलमान पार्टी इलेक्शन लड़ रही है, मुसलमान अगर चीफ मिनिस्टर बन जाएगा, डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर बन जाएगा, दलित चीफ मिनिस्टर बन जाएगा, डिप्टी हो जाएगा, तो इनको तकलीफ
Got your point. Tehseen Poonawalla, the point being made over here is that anybody can contest elections. It's a free country. There's no question about it. 18% of the state's population is Muslims, and if your parties, which is the Mahagathbandhan parties, claim to represent the interests of and the rights of Muslims, then why not at least the Deputy CM's post? It's a fair question that Mr. Owaisi has posed, says Asif Sohail. Your response?
सबसे पहले आसिफ सोहेल भाई, आपका इस्तकबाल है बिहार में। आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा, हिंदुस्तान में कोई भी कहां से लड़ सकते हैं चुनाव। सेकंड चीज आपको बता दूं, व्हेन यू आस्क दैट व्हाई यू शुड ऑफ कोर्स फाइट इन बिहार, पर जब आप हमसे बात करते हैं कि आपको हमारे अलायंस में हिस्सा बनना है, दिस इज नोन दैट ओवैसी साहब हैज पब्लिकली सेड ही वांटेड टू जॉइन आवर अलायंस एंड बी रिजेक्टेड इट। हमारा एक रिश्ता चल रहा है, आप बीच में आरोप करो हमको थर्ड व्हील बनना है। थर्ड व्हील भाई, हमारा रिश्ता चल रहा है, हमको नहीं आपके साथ अफेयर करना है, आपको आके हम जबरदस्ती का अफेयर करना है, फिर हम नहीं कर रहे। यू एक्टिंग लाइक अ स्पर्न लवर, व्हाई यू एक्टिंग लाइक अ स्पर्न लवर, वी डोंट वांट टू बी इन अ रिलेशनशिप विद यू। आप हमें हैदराबाद की टिकट देंगे, आप बोलोगे हैदराबाद में हम लड़ सकते हैं, हैदराबाद हमारा खानदानी, और वहां पर आकर आपको लड़ना है। आप हैदराबाद में तेजस्वी यादव को टिकट दीजिए ना, आरजेडी को दीजिए ना, क्यों नहीं देते? तीसरी बात भैया, आप किसको भी आपको कहां से करना है, आपके जितने विधायक थे
it's not like your party has not mollycoddled the Owaisis either in the past regimes or in the current regime. That's what has happened in Hyderabad. That's a fact known to everyone.
Of course we have. Of course, I'm telling you, Revan's call.
नीतीश कुमार से मोहब्बत किसने की थी?
मैं खुद कहता हूं,
मुझे बताइए।
आसिफ साहब सुन लीजिए ना, मैं खुद कहता हूं कि रेवंत ने आपको कॉल किया वाइस प्रेसिडेंट इलेक्शन के लिए, वो एक अलग मुद्दा है। आप कह रहे हैं में हमें पार्टनर बनाओ, पटना में नहीं बनाना है भाई पार्टनर, जबरदस्ती आप घुस रहे हैं हमारे रिलेशनशिप में, नहीं करना है आपके साथ, जाइए ना आप अपना लड़िए। आप कंप्लेन भी कर रहे हैं, स्पर्न लवर की तरह बिहेव कर रहे, भैया हमारा अच्छा चल रहा है, आप आपका करो, आपको बहुत सारी शुभकामनाएं, आपको सारी
क्विक कमेंट फ्रॉम आसिफ सोहेल,
और आप और आगे करो।
क्विक कमेंट फ्रॉम आसिफ सोहेल बिफोर गोस टू किशोर, क्विक कमेंट।
माधव, देखो, इनको जब अपनी आशिकी जब नीतीश कुमार से थी, जब कोई तकलीफ नहीं थी, जो आरएसएस से जुड़ी है उनकी आशिकी, वहां से भाजपा से जुड़ी है आशिकी, जब कुछ नहीं है। आज जब अगर आप की बात हो रही है कि आप अगर आप आरजेडी के साथ मिल जा रहे हैं, तो ये इनका पूरा अपने आप को दूध से दुला देने की बात हो रही है। देखिए, अपना पहले चरित्र पीछे की चीज क्या है बताइए। देखिए, आप लोगों ने जो मुसलमानों के साथ किया था बिहार में, उसे मत भूलिए आप। वही वजह से देखिए वैक्यूम क्रिएट हुआ था, थर्ड पार्टी आने की जरूरत क्या पड़ी वहां पे, मुझे बताइए आप। अगर आप मुसलमानों के साथ बराबर रहते या दलितों के साथ बराबर रहते, उनके हुकूक बराबर देते, तो आपको कोई थर्ड पार्टी को बाहर से आकर या हैदराबाद से आकर आपके पास ये काम करने की जरूरत नहीं है। आप लोग जिम्मेदार है उसके। पहले अपनी चीजों को आप करेक्ट करिए, दूसरों को ब्लेम करने से पहले। मैं यही बोलता हूं बस।
ओके, रतन शारदा वांट्स टू रिस्पॉन्ड टू दैट। रतन शारदा, प्लीज अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ सर।
जिस पार्टी का काम इत्तेहाद मुस्लिमीन के नाम पे चलता हो, जो प्योरली एक मुस्लिम पार्टी है, वो दलितों के नाम पे दुहाई दे, ये शोभा नहीं देता। ये क्या करते हमको पता है जी, किस प्रकार से बिहारियों की बेइज्जती हो रही है कांग्रेस और अपोजिशन के स्टेट्स के अंदर, उस पर गौर करें। इसलिए ये झूठी जो आप दिखाते हैं ना सिंपैथी, इसको छोड़ दें। और सबसे बड़ी बात ये है कि यहाँ की बड़ी बड़ी बातें करते हैं, जब वो स्टेट के अंदर, किसी भी स्टेट के अंदर बिहारी पे अत्याचार होता है, क्या आप खड़े होते हैं? नहीं होते। इसलिए आप दलितों की बात तो मत ही करो। जहां तक मुसलमानों का सवाल है, एयर इंतुले महाराष्ट्र के चीफ मिनिस्टर थे, बेस्ट पॉसिबल मिनिस्टर हर गवर्नमेंट के अंदर मुसलमान थे। इसके अलावा आपके आर्मी के हेड, आपके डेप्यूटी हेड, आपके इंस्टीट्यूशन के हेड सारे मुसलमान थे। तो ये सारा जो आपका है ना मुस्लिम लीग वाला फॉर्मूला कि भाई हमको हक नहीं मिलता, हमको हकूक नहीं मिलते, ये मुस्लिम लीग की भाषा छोड़ दो। मुस्लिम लीग की भाषा करने वाले केरल में बच्चे और के बच्चे नहीं है। आप नया मुस्लिम लीग मत बनो, आप सबकी बात करो। तभी आपका कोई फ्यूचर है, वरना आप 1-2% सिमट जाओगे, बिहार में कहीं पहुंचोगे नहीं। एक सीट मिलती है, मैंने 10 साल पुरानी डिबेट निकाली, महाराष्ट्र में एक सीट मिली थी, पूरी डिबेट हो गई जी। उस डिबेट के अंदर मैं भी था, फ्यूचर ऑफ मुस्लिम पार्टी एंड ऑल, क्या हुआ उसके बाद? 10 साल बाद कहां पहुंचे आप? जब तक आप हिपोक्रेसी करेंगे तब तक कोई आपके साथ नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि लोगों को लगता है कि वोट काटते हैं, आपको जीतना नहीं है, मुसलमान के नाम पे झगड़े पैदा करने हैं। 15 मिनट दे दो, आप कहते 15 करोड़ और से 100 करोड़ पे भारी, ये भाषा जब तक छोड़ोगे ही नहीं ना, तो यहाँ पर आके सुंदर सुंदर बातें मत करिए, वो आपको शोभा नहीं देगी, ना कांग्रेस आपके साथ आएगी ना और कोई आएगा। और जहां तक अलायंस का पता, अलायंस बदलते बिगड़ते हैं, क्या हो गया उसमें? अभी एक कॉमन हो गया, नई बात थोड़ी है, हर पार्टी किसी के साथ टाइप कर चुकी है पहले, नया इसमें क्या है?
All right, this is your hypocrisy, Asif Sohail, that Ratan Sharda is saying that you have to let go of this kind of hypocrisy, otherwise your party will come undone. Your quick response to that, then I go across to others, please.
देखिए माधव, अब हमने करा नहीं करा वो उनको बेहतर मालूम है, पर उनको तो काम पर लगा दिया है कि वो सिर्फ एक ही चीज का नाम जपते बैठे हैं, बस हमेशा वही जपते रहे, उनके लिए वही बचा हुआ है। अब रही बात, देखिए कौन क्या करा था, कौन से गवर्नमेंट में क्या हुआ, तो जब आप लोग कांग्रेस के खिलाफ है तो आप खुद आज कांग्रेस की तारीफ कर रहे हैं। सर आप पहले बताइए किसके तरफ है आप या कांग्रेस के खिलाफ है या कांग्रेस के साथ है, पहले आप वो क्लैरिफाई कर लिया। और रही बात, आप मुसलमानों की बात कर रहे हैं,
रिप्रेजेंटेशन की बात कर रहे हैं आसिफ सोहेल, रिप्रेजेंटेशन की बात कर रहे हैं,
को हाथ से झटकाने की कोशिश करते हैं आप। नहीं सर, मेरी बात खत्म करने दीजिए। मुसलमान जब आपके सर पर टोपी पहनाने जाता है तो उसको हाथ से आप हटा देते हैं, फिर आप तो करो ही मत। देखिए हम बराबर दलित के साथ कल भी थे, आज भी है और आगे भी रहेंगे। हम आपको जरूरत ही नहीं है आपकी बोलने की। आप आज का आपका जो भाजपा है और आरएसएस का आपका जो है ना, उसके ऊपर काम करने की सोच पे आप लगिए और हमेशा यही जपते रहिए।
रतन शर्मा, क्विक रिस्पॉन्स, गो अक्रॉस टू अदर्स प्लीज, प्लीज।
आपको काम
क्विक रिस्पॉन्स प्लीज रतन शर्मा, वेरी क्विक।
of the secular parties for last 30 years when they were controlling the government for last 56 years, Muslims have fared worst in economic parameters, in every parameter. During Modi's time, Muslims have risen in every sector. So all this talk of मुसलमानों का क्या वगैरह, you speak against the fact, you speak against history, and I am not supporting Congress. You don't understand. आपको फाइन जो बात आती नहीं है, मैं कह रहा हूँ कि कांग्रेस का अगर कुछ करना है तो पॉजिटिव कैंपेन करे, नेगेटिव कैंपेन से कहीं नहीं पहुंचेगा। तो मैं कांग्रेस के साथ हो गया।
ओके, व्हाट्स इंटरेस्टिंग,
न्यूट्रल इसको बोलते हैं, एनालिसिस के साथ न्यूट्रल नहीं हो जाते। आप एमएम के आ रहे हैं, एमएम की बात ही करेंगे।
What's very interesting about this entire Bihar campaign, where so much is being promised to the voters in terms of dole, etc. You know that Kishore Reddy, you have a situation in direct contrast in Telangana, where Revanth Reddy has actually admitted that I haven't been able to, provide whatever people want. Maybe he didn't use the word promises or guarantees, but ultimately the point is that something was promised, but what is delivered is quite different. And that's why the question arises whether they will be able to deliver at this point of time in Bihar.
Madhav, the Congress came up with 6 guarantees here, 5 guarantees in Karnataka, and then around 400 promises, of which some of them are eerily similar with those that they are promising in Bihar. Here they have promised like 2 lakh jobs in the first year. There in Bihar they are promising 1 job per family, which is even at a larger scale. But they couldn't deliver on this. It's been more than almost a couple of years now. Another month it will be 2 years since the Congress came to power, and they haven't yet delivered on the jobs promises. The other promise that they are making in Bihar is 2,500 rupees for every woman. The same thing, they have made Lakshmi scheme here in Griha Lakshmi scheme, and here in Mahalakshmi scheme here in Telangana, which they haven't yet delivered on. They have made such promises to farmers, to unemployed youth, like 4,000 rupees dole and all it, for the old age pension, 4,000 rupees and all that monthly. None of them they could deliver.
Akash, you've not been able to deliver in Telangana. There are questions about delivery in Karnataka as well as Himachal as well. What's the guarantee that these Bihar promises are not just hot air?
I'll tell you. 2018 India will be $5 trillion by 2022. मोदी जी ने कहा था, हो गया? नहीं हुआ ना? झूठ बोला था ना उन्होंने? डेडलाइन
तो आप भी झूठ बोलेंगे? उन्होंने झूठ बोला, आप भी झूठ बोलेंगे? ये क्या लॉजिक हुआ सर?
उनके बाद आपने मान लिया वो झूठ बोल रहे हैं।
सर मैं आपसे कह रहा हूं, मैं आपसे सिंपल सवाल पूछ रहा हूं आपके प्रोमिसेस पे, बिकॉज द क्वेश्चन दैट अराइजेस आउट ऑफ दीज प्रोमिसेस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, आकाशदीप मुनि. इट इंपैक्ट्स द स्टेट्स फाइनेंसेस. are we over-promising and, certain things which are beyond the budgets or beyond what certain state governments can afford? It's a very simple and fundamental question.
सर, आपने तेलंगाना के बारे में पूछा, अब थोड़ा सा सुनिए मेरी बात। बीआरएस गवर्नमेंट 2014 तक 23 तक थी, मैं कांग्रेस पे भी आऊंगा, रुक जाइए। 420 वादे, ये रिकॉर्ड में है, 420 वादे अनफुलफिल्ड मैनिफेस्टो प्रोमिसेस, इंक्लूडिंग डबल बेडरूम रूम, अनकपुर मॉडल विलेज, Telangana into Bermuda, ये सब है।
Okay. BRS is not on the panel to answer that question, so I'll have to leave it there for the moment, Dr. Akashdeep Muni, but certainly serious questions that have emerged from what we've seen before us. Kishore Reddy, Ratan Sharda, Tehseen Poonawalla, Dr. Akashdeep Muni and Asif Sohail, thanks so much for joining us this evening.